Okay, so we're going to input or introduce bringing in a project and then cutting on air, or the concept of cutting on air, and then we'll get going. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go up to our open right here, and we're going to open up the project that we are working on. And in this case, what we're doing is this file right here, HS Platforms. We're going to open that up, and you're going to notice that we have those right here. If I need to zoom in on them, there we go. You'll see that these green outlines are where we're going to be cutting. These other lines are paths of where the tool is going to be moving above the material. So this is going to go probably be tool. This is going to be a tool change. These are tool changes. Okay, and then these are moving around and cutting in the process that we're going to do for cutting. Okay, it tries to be as efficient as possible, but you never know. So we've introduced that. One thing that we do when we're not cutting on air for the first time, all right, if we're just going to be moving through this, is we hit this single step process. So that way when I hit enter, okay, it's going to go one by one through each step. And so as I do this, you're going to see the machine cycle through lines of code over here and you're going to see that it says it's at 0, 0, it's spindle off. It's checking all of the lines one by one, file by file. It checked if it was in tool 5. If it wasn't in tool 5 previously, it would have gone and done a tool change. But it's basically running through everything to one by one. Where's the speeds and feeds set up at? Is the E-stop pressed? So running that through, it turned the spindle on. Start spindle. Again, one by one we're running lines of code. All right. It believes that it is 1 inch above the surface right now, when reality it is 2 inches above the surface, because we're cutting on air. And cutting on air means that we're running the program with no possible, or hopefully any possible, ability for it to actually hit anything or cut anything. So now it's moving, and so what's going to happen is you're going to see it do its process, and I'm hitting enter every time you see it basically move. So I have to dwell at the bottom, and so you can see it's moving from step by step, piece by piece, as we're moving to the different locations and cutting everything. Okay, so once I believe I got it running right and everything's going to go, I'm going to turn off that single step, and I'm going to hit enter, and now it's just going to start to feed process by process. You can see that it's where it's moving right here, and you can see that it's cut. It's believing it's cutting, and we can see that it's going where we want it to go. It's not hitting anything. We can see that it's not going to go to outside of a process or go outside of the boundary, crash into anything. This is just a safety step that we run on a program that we've never run before, and this is basically a check-off process. Okay? We'll check back in on this on another video. Thank you for watching. On to the next one.